Hello. Now that we've discussed frequency tables and discussed how to check the data, how to convert the data into decimals, and convert the decimals into percentages, we're ready to take a frequency table quiz. You ready? Let's give it a shot. Right, now we have data before you regarding cell phones. We have iPhones and Androids and comparing students and teachers and which kind of phone they have. So we have some missing data, and now it's your job to figure out what goes in these missing points. Okay? I'll give you 10 seconds. Alright. So, did you fill in the missing values? Make sure it all adds up. Did you get the same results? We needed 30, 20, and 35. And see if we take 20 and 15 is 35, 30 and 5 is 35, and 50 and 20 is 70. And vice versa, 20 and 30 is 50, 15 and 5 is 20, and 35 and 35 is 70. Okay, let's move on. Now we're going to do decimal conversion. We can convert the raw data into decimals. Do you remember what steps you have to take to do that? Give it a shot. I'll give you 20 seconds. And if you need to, you can pause the video. Alright, let's move on. Did you get the correct answers? Alright, good job. So as we can see here, you take the raw data and you divide it by the total sum of the data. An example here is for the first box, you take 20 iPhones of the students divided by the total number of cell phones, which is 70. So you take 20 divided by 70, gets you, and the answer is 0.29. And vice versa, if you take 15 of the students' phones that are Android divided by the total number of cell phones, which is 70, you get 0.21. And then you take 30 divided by 70, get you 0.43. 5 divided by 70, 0.07. And then you just add these totals up, and it should get you 0.50. You add these totals up, the students and the teachers' decimals, and you get 0.72, and 21.21 plus 0.07, 0.28. And just make sure all the data matches and makes sense. Okay? Now let's move on to the next problem. Now we're going to convert the data into percentages. We're going to convert the decimal into a percentage. Do you remember how to do that? All right, take your time. I'll give you 15 seconds. Just think of how you convert a decimal into a percentage. What are the steps? Okay, are you ready? If you need to, you can pause the video. Right, did you get the same results? Okay, so remember, to get the percentage, you multiply the values by 100. So the shortcut is to move the decimal to the right twice. So for example, 0.21, you times that by 100 and get you 21%. And you multiply 29.29 by 100, or you move the decimal over twice, you get 29%. And it goes the same for all the raw data here. And just remember, key is to make sure everything adds up. So 50% is 100, 21 plus 7 is 28, and 43 plus 7 is 50. Okay, so make sure it adds up horizontally and vertically in your columns, in your frequency table. Okay? Now let's review. First, you got to check your data. 2, you convert your data to decimal. 3rd, you convert it to percentage. And 4, we analyze and make decisions upon this data. And 5, you make a frequency table by collecting data that is significant to you. And once you do that, you can analyze and make decisions based on the significance that it has for you. And you can represent your data into a pie chart, into a bar graph, however you would like. That makes sense to you. Alright, be creative. Alright, thank you. And I hope this helps you learn more about frequency tables and you can feel confident in going into our next day lesson. Okay? We'll see you tomorrow.